As I was saying, today is the day that I was set for my committal to prison, for breaking my gag, for saying that Flintshire County Council took Aaron and Faith, as they did, and a kidnap. And it was a kidnap, a blatant kidnap. I moved into Save the Family on Halloween night, and I actually moved in on Halloween night to a room that had a massive big cross on the side of my room. And from the very first moment I got there, I knew something was wrong. And for everybody who has been with me since 2010, they will know who I was, what I was leaving Leyland, how I was really happy that we were at Save the Family. And I felt that I had those 2 years to literally get my self-employment, books and my debt all under wraps. And that's what I was there to do. It was just that they had this one rule, and any family and friends needed to give 24 hours notice before they came on site. That was all I was changing. That was it. And because Liam was considered my emergency if I ended up in A&E, he was old enough to be with Aaron and Faith in the admittance of it happening, and that needed to all be approved. So it was only literally changing over a management plan for an emergency plan for an EDS mother. And I was looking at this place going, what is going on? This place is crazy. People were telling me all sorts. People were even telling me about babies that were buried out on the land at Save the Family. I've been watching two films that have been on the telly this week, and it's been about the Magdalene sisters' place. And there was one where two priests went in when they were told that the eyes of the statue was crying blood. And they'd gone in to film this place, and they had gone in and found what was going on. And there was a load of videos from the two fathers that had gone in who called the investigation into the fact that they were seeing how brutal these women were being treated. Most of them had been pregnated by fathers of the Catholic Church, and they were going through gruesome, horrible things. And one particular film I watched again, and I was watching the videos of the investigators going in, and it was brutal, brutal, brutal. They were seeing like all the satanic setups, all the goats and everything. And I've been reading Aaron and Faith's letter, and it's horrendous for me, for somebody like me, because the first 5 years of a child is fundamental in their roots, who they are, what they believe, what their belief systems are. And I don't think people understand how our children are manipulated and how things around them penetrate them. See, even watching dance videos of girls, and you'll see all girls on TikTok now, aren't they? They're all, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's all boobs and pelvis, boobs, pelvis, boobs, pelvis. It's all sexualized stuff. And then I have to read in this letter of how my daughter's got a broomstick and magic wands. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing to my daughter? I get it. I get it. Everybody wants to believe in magic. Everybody wants to believe in magical moments, luck, good things. But that's not what it's about. And it's like, I don't think people understand the complexities of everything going on around us. Even I have to spin my head sometimes and go, really, really, is this stuff really true? You know, and the more and more and more and more as well, I'm watching this website of people who are basically paid to create fake stories against political parties in the middle of a political war. And I just feel for everybody at the moment. I feel for myself. I really didn't want to come on live today. I really didn't want to talk to anyone today. I'm fuming with everything going on around me at the moment. But I'm also in a great place because I've now finally proved my innocence. Like literally, I have proved my innocence here with Portsmouth in the last couple of weeks. There's nothing anyone can do now. I have proved that literally when I went into A&E with Liam, when Liam was 7 months old, it would have been brain slumming coming down the back of my head. I have then proved again that when I've been back into A&E again with this is what has been going on. We haven't necessarily given me the upright MRI scan to know exactly where it is on me, but the neurologist has literally told everybody, if she has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and these are the symptoms that she's having, this is what she is actually dealing with. So at the end of the day, that doesn't give anybody the rights to call me anything that I'm not. In fact, as I have said, if people genuinely cared about me as a human being, as a person, if people genuinely loved me, and I mean loved me, as in like they actually understand that as I am walking, talking, speaking to you right now, that literally the brain is, I can feel it, it's there. Literally, my 11s is completely flat right now. So, you know, my shoulders are cramping up. It means literally it's not a full-blown Chiari malformation. Well, I don't know. It might be. It might be completely down. But in that very, very, very moment at Save the Family, where my son was giving the paramedics a letter that says that I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and this is what I'm going through. In that one moment, care and compassion and consideration come in. I had a mask on my face. They had the gas and air on me. They were bringing the pain relief down. 2 seconds, sweetheart. No, you're staying there. You've both been told. You can just wait 5 more minutes. You've been told. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have said there will be a consequence, okay? And I will find your bus. I will do. Elijah, don't go there with me. I've just warned you and I won't warn you again. I love you, so please. But if people, my mum, my dad, my family, Dean, my kids, actually gave a damn, they would all be here with the kids now. They would literally be going, we are going up to the hospital. We are staying with you. And also they would be going, we're getting the funds together, the 350 for you to go and see Professor Graham and the 1500 for the scans. They wouldn't stop until it was done. And I think that's why it hurts so much, because people are not bothered about doing this. Because as much as I may have proved my innocence with Portsmouth Social Care, and they are coming around. 2 seconds. Thank you, I mean it. 2 minutes and then you get your reward. My boys are not going to give me the space again, and they're being told as well, you know, children have to understand that the parents work, parents serve, parents have things that they have to do, and I need that system around me. It doesn't make me a weak mum. It doesn't make me a bad mum. No mother is meant to be a parent by herself. And it's like they had a go at me about this, saying Kelly's never parented by herself, because I had 14.5 hours indicative budget. You know, 2 of that was to clean my house and 2 of that was just to make sure that the beginning, the middle and the end was fine. You know, where was everybody the rest of the day? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and that was only when I'd slipped the discs in my back. Boys, I mean it. I mean it. You will not, your bus is going to be staying away for another 10 minutes. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, as we cross over today is the anniversary of my committal to prison, which was vacated, as you all know. But then what makes me laugh is the people that were around me at the time are all people that I actually wonder whether they jeopardised the chances of me actually even getting my kids back. I will never ever know. I didn't know Cole Grant when I first came into this. I just know that he got pulled off by Scotland Yard to ask what his association was to me. Belinda McKenzie, Sabine McNeil, what's his name? Sid Higgerty. All of this stuff. I've been sitting there again going over a couple of things today that really spooked me out. And I was reading back over the Hampstead Hoaxed website when Dean went and did the graffiti with Tracy and Sabine, and I was going back to me getting the Happy Mother's Day banner sent to me, and then people going, why the Dorothy and why this and why that? And I'm still asking some of these questions myself. But as we're walking around, I'm seeing so much stuff around Halloween. For the first time ever, I'm seeing shops absolutely loaded with the stuff. And people sort of going, well, you know, we're not being able to go out. And they're really putting down on trick-or-treating this year. Yes, darling. You there, and you there, and you'll stay there. And that's it. Well, I know where your bus is, Elijah, and you'll have your bus back when I say you can have your bus. Yes, I will. There's so much I want to say. There's so much I want to go through. But I just want to say to people that if you're feeling really at the moment, and if you're feeling like you've got this depression battle on and this got to get on with stuff battle on, and if you're sort of feeling really lethargic and really tired and you know, you're just feeling really drained at the moment, then please understand that there are people out there who don't believe in God, who do believe in the devil, who do worship the devil. And this is the time that they start doing their rituals, preparing for Halloween. The lantern was meant to be it wasn't meant to be part of Halloween. That was meant to be there to protect the people against Halloween. That was there to ward the evil spirits away. We are in a time of mass, I'm going to have to be with the boys, but we're in a time of mass spiritual war right now. What have you done to his bottom? No, don't. Right, I'm going to have to go, guys, but pray, push through.